The connection between Cooper and Watson was pretty evident, and remember, the referee took another long touchdown away that should have been a touchdown. Watson talked about that connection with Amari Cooper.
It's awesome to have a smart receiver like Coop, who's a veteran guy who understands what we want from him, what the game plan is basically coming about, and then also just really just what he's saying out there, with the coverages. So with him being able to communicate with me and I communicate with him, and when we're on the same page, a lot of good things can happen.
How important is it to have that type of communication back and forth with receivers, especially being able to
It's very important because some things that I won't be able to see. In live action, he might be on the backside, and I'm working front side of the play call. So there's different things that I won't be able to see that he's been able to communicate to keep me up. And when I come to the sideline, I see the pictures, and then I'm able to check that out and make some big plays for him.
Yeah, and the evolution of that, Jeff, is there's a lot of trust between those two, and it's already he's going to be the one, and you're going to add on to Amari Cooper.
Well, the thing that makes it so it's not like it's 13, 14 targets. They're very, very efficient together. And, you can go, there's times where it seems like you almost go a drive and Amari's not involved. And then the next thing the next drive, it's 2 for 38. And it has a significant difference. Obviously, if it doesn't result in points, obviously it flips the field at worst. So the efficiency of it. But it's also having a trust factor to it. Look, there's a lot of wide receivers in the NFL that are going to come to the sidelines every play and say, I was open. I was wide open. I was wide open. But, Amari can say, hey, you might need to hold back here. If we're going to run this skinny post, the underneath guy's shading off me. Normally it's 5 yards. He's actually staying with me to 7 yards. So you got to hold it a split second longer. Otherwise that window's not going to be there. So it's such a trust factor in Amari being an open and honest guy. And look, Amari Cooper just wants to win. Obviously, he's had a lot of stops within the NFL, not a lot of teams successful where he's gone. He wants to be a player. Obviously, they all want to produce. They all want to be part of producing, but he does want to win. So the fact that he can be honest and say, look, don't look here. Don't look for me on this one. Most likely, I'm the guy that's going to draw coverage, which should free up X, Y, and Z. And that's what being a team player is. And, with Amari, and he's, not like a lot of wide receivers in the NFL. Yes, he's a really good one, but he's, also unselfish, and he's also, more about the team and making sure, that the team's ultimate goal of winning is a goal that he is going to share with the rest of the team. And for Deshaun, you need a guy like that because, look, it's still a work in progress after all this time of being away. And the fact that you're doing this now, and you didn't come back to the offense you were in. You didn't come back to players that you played with. So, still, trying to be the best player you can, trying to perform at a high level, with still a lot of newness around him. And to this point, it's only through 9 games. Having guys, be honest and help him get to where he needs to be. That's what it's all about. It doesn't happen all the time in the NFL, but certain teams certainly can make that work.